for city council in order to represent the people better, that you should all be given convertibles, hopefully Volts. But in this particular case, I would say you should, Mrs. Capine should be given a Sedgeway. And that way she could take the Sedgeway into meetings and she wouldn't even have any parking tickets. That would be better for the environment. That would be better for global warming and climatic change. So anyway, I'll leave it at that.
You're going to start on Miss Capine. I'm waiting for the media. Come on, let's go. Seriously. If I was afraid of that, I wouldn't have brought it up.
You listened to my breakfast.
Yeah, really. Come on.
Okay.
A Sedgeway. A Sedgeway.
Is there anyone else in the public that would like to speak on item number 4, charter review discussion? Sir.
Derekh Chamblee, Google Derekh Chamblee, Google CYBITEO, CYBITEO, Google Derekh Chamblee, citizen lawyer, Google Derekh Chamblee, St. Paul. On the charter, the first thing is that rather than give the power to a new group, such as almost like a new city council, this is the power that you already have. Just appoint a committee, to meet. You can open the committee meetings up to the public, to get input from the public, so that it's not taking your time to examine the charter. I, once again, want to remind you, you're getting bad legal advice when, and it came up, whether or not you have subpoena power. You have subpoena power. I told you that last year. As far as the police review board, in the strong mayor situation, under review of perhaps changing the charter, just appoint a committee. And then whatever those recommendations that come from the committee, you're going to need to vote on the language, particular language, along with your lawyers to put on the ballot. Meanwhile, the citizens aren't going to wait. And we have a number of groups that are participating in a recall, to hold a recall election in the spring so that we get a new mayor. And we read in the Tampa Bay Times, Google Tampa Bay Times, Entelinter, Entelinter. We read in the Times that the mayor's thinking about getting a job with the Hillary Clinton administration should Hillary Clinton win the election. And this is, I'm deviating from the charter issue to the mayor issue, the strong mayor issue. And there are those of you, Mr. Reed was speaking about, the election of a chairman, and we found out that should Mayor Bob Buckhorn decide to run for governor, he's already an absentee mayor. He's running around the country campaigning for presidential candidate Hillary Clinton, hoping that perhaps he can land a job in Washington. At any rate, there's a recall election. We can get the signatures. We're not going to need that many signatures to get a new mayor. And when that occurs, and the mayor steps down or goes somewhere else or gets another job, then Chairman Suarez would be next in line. And we just feel that whoever the next mayor is, he should run in the spring election and be elected by the people. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Anyone else in the public would like to comment on item number 4? I see no one. Well, let's move forward to item number 5.